Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at how to import modules from the Schmecca Commons into your class. Okay, I'm beginning here with my APR development shell. In order to get the process started, let's take a look at what we have already set up for the class. We select our modules link, and you can see that there's a number of modules already set, but there is no content into those modules at all. So let's go to the Commons to find the content of the modules that are already set up, at least for second year and for code review. We come here to Commons, and then up in the search bar you would then search for APR. Now, APR is going to bring a variety of options, and let's say that you want to do module number 1 for second year. So you would then select that link, APR 158 DEF module 1. Now once you have that selected, the next process is to select this option which says import or download. Select that, and then the next thing that you would need to do is to select the course that you are importing that module into. So I'm importing it into my development shell, and so I just go and say import into the course. Now at this point here, I just have to hit the back button a little bit, a couple times, and we come right back to the original Commons page. Let's say that I also want to download module 2 as well. So I scroll through here, I find module 2, and then go through that same process. And okay, so now we should have 2 modules already downloaded into our development shell. So let's go back to our development shell where we've downloaded those modules, and let's take a look and see what we've got. We come over here to the modules selection, and we scroll all the way down, and we can see then that both of these modules, module number 1 and module number 2, are now installed onto the bottom of the modules page. Now there's a couple of different ways that you can go about doing this. I'll demonstrate one way, and then I'll show you a different way. The first way to do this is just to hit the Move Modules button, and then we can say at the top, before, after, or at the bottom, and I'll just say after the introduction module, move. And so now if we take a look, and you can see then that module number 1 is directly below that the week 1 module. Now this is, so now what we have to do is we have to then remove week 1 module, and that's all that it takes. Okay, so now let me show you a different way of how to get the modules into your class. Okay, so we have the module number 2, and then you select your options, the 3 vertical dots, and then you can select move contents. Now where do you want to move the contents? We move the contents into week 2. Right, so now when we take a look, we scroll back up here and we take a look at week number 2, and there's all the content. The issue here though is that your title for that module has not been changed. It's still just simply labeled as week 2. So the easiest way to do this perhaps is to go copy or edit, and then we edit the text on the title, Control C, which is copy. We come back up then all the way to the top to week number 2, edit, and then Control V to paste and update the module. Now let's see about uploading some of the plumbing code modules. So we go back to the Commons, and on the Commons page you're going to type in OPSC, Oregon Plumbing Specialty Code. That's a tag that's associated with all of those. And now let's download chapters 1. So we find chapter 1, we select that, and then you go through the same process, import or download, and then you would select the course that you want to go to, and then import, download, and then that is now complete. So then we go back to the dashboard and then back to the course that we were just working on, and we go to modules over here on the left hand side, and since we just imported it, we knew that it would be all the way to the bottom, right? So then you have those same options. Let's move the module after module number 2, and so there you go. You got module 1, module 2, and then chapter 1 of the Oregon Plumbing Specialty Code. So the big thing in terms of downloading that pre-made modules from the commons into your classes, number 1 is know where it's going to go, and then the tags. The tags for the modules, for the NCCER modules, is APR, and the tags for the code review is OPSC, Oregon Plumbing Specialty Code. Okay, I hope that helps.